But anyway, the content for today, because it was, I kind of got burned out on the Chris Chan prison letters because they're not very interesting. At least generally, they're not very interesting. However, I do have to amend that, as this one right here is actually kind of interesting. This one's kind of interesting. The I guess we'll read the letter first. Luckily, because Chris writes an absolute chicken scratch, it's very hard to read their handwriting. Luckily, autists on the forums have already transcribed them. So we'll go through this and then go through the included 10 new commandments. And we'll give a little bit of a take on that as well, because Chris and Christianity have always been a topic that I found to be particularly interesting. So, you know, it's pretty good. Many spiritual greetings, Gala Fellini redacted, and all of JMJ SWC redacted. I have received your kind letter, and I am thankful to count you, redacted, as the 60-second good/neutral individual who has exorcised great, genuine, good vibrations. To address your letter, thou have not told me anything I have not already known and foreknown.
Hey there, kids. It's time for the Shameless Shekel Shakedown.
This post was made at the request of the Luminal Order and Jack Murphy. It's not wrong to shove stuff up your butt to get with the college boys. Having a Seminole colored beard is fine. Start your own glowy MRA group today. Dude, we'll have to cover that tomorrow too, because he's I'm really looking forward to the Jack Murphy stuff. Oh, dude. He's already lost like 20 grand. He's already lost 20 grand, and like, just absolutely astonishing. This Jack Murphy posting is getting really funny. I tell you, true and authentic, that everything I know and have foreknown has come from higher information, truths, and insights of Emmanuel, God, all caps, above gods, formerly my father, but is my mother after her physical form change nearly a century ago by her own personal volition. I guess Emmanuel got Discord vitamins. And the literal cosmos, Akashic records. Okay, Chris is getting a little esoteric here. Heaviest links and connections with the original core universe in C197 and beyond, and then some. I get all this info, this one God body of mine, through constant, innate, 24/7 365 plus one literal active meditations, as well as the conscious greatest meditations. I don't know what the difference is between them. I love that they also put in all the spelling errors. I'm bad with spelling, so I mean, I'm not much better, but like, oh man. I also work out of body and astral, light to flesh, transmogrification, manifestation with Emmanuel and other gods and goddesses, all the angels, the overpowered and regular superheroes. Like, listen, if you're like the Flash, you just need to understand that you're super, but like Superman is just like way more superer than you. Okay, you gotta make peace with that. As well as those closest to me in my nation of Quickville, including my beloved Magichan Sonichu. Again, I'm not entirely opposed to this idea that Magichan is like a demon. But Magichan being referenced specifically is a little interesting in that regard, you know, just a little bit interesting in that regard. Francis E. Deck did it better. Yeah, he did. He wrote way better letters than Chris does. Absolutely no one of aural vibrational negative / toxic individuals shall ever sway me or anybody in spiritual components within. And for your reference in my writing, I tell you in Divine Knowledge and Truth Ultimate that all of you may also meditate deeply to verify for yourselves. I, Mrs. Jesus Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu, am the real player one, the one avatar, the one body of mine is the God body. I am literally the one full reincarnation of none other than Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Bethlehem born, Jerusalem, child of Emmanuel, resurrected from the cross death, immortal physically. Wait, immortal physically? What does that mean? Are you not immortal spiritually? Himself. I also recommend looking up my recent handwritten letters that have been uploaded online for more written details. You may also confirm this to be fact because in the recent months, everything has been in form with what was foretold popularly in the scriptures, especially Malachi chapters 3 and 4, as well as within your own respective personal visions and enlightenments of right now and recently. Wait, what? I've also manifested more chaotic rainbows recently, and as early in 2012 through the 1218 sunspots, square rainbows, and solar flares, the moon lunar fullness and rainbows emitted from all the night stars, the aurora borealis. Chris spelled aurora borealis with like Alice, like the name Alice, like IP2 going to kill her dog Alice. The northern lights have recently spanned more than half this earth, and the many, many singular and multiple rainbows in the sky, all of them manifested from the energies of the chaos and the master emeralds, the chaotic crystal, eschew balls, and the ultimate rainbow emerald. And my body and soul are the conduits central, also the number of 1218 Earth human population suddenly all downloading massive amounts of information amid truths from the Akashic records, as well as being more open for us gods and goddesses and religions, regardless, and more so the typical of the holidays, not to mention the sun speaking in foreign tongues, including the Akashic and other older Hebrew languages, and the sudden popular individual rituals among the neurotypicals that include circle marching / spinning, bird mimicry, and so forth. What? Wait, bird mimicry. I don't get that part. What? Aurora Borealis in this time of year, in this part of the country. Wait, hold on. Aurora Borealis at this time of the year, and this time of the day, in this part of West Virginia, localized entirely within your prison cell. Yes. Two, in any case, all of these other events, signs in the cosmic universe, timeline, and energy shifts are the precursors to my near future second coming and shifting collective of the majority of 1218 Earth's human population, consisting of the good and neutral ones, and selected blessings, possessions, statures, and artifacts not to heaven. Heaven realm is literally no larger than the average metropolis on Earth, and mainly serves as a transitional hub between reincarnated lives and whatnot. There is no way billions of individuals' bodies and souls would safely occupy there, but to Earth C197 Earth, after which we'll finally recombine the total universe original 1C-11 or 211987, leaving behind the toxic minority to burn on this doomed forever copy of Earth 1218. Guys, we're gonna... We're not gonna make it, boys. We're too toxic. I also bring up the popular and recent demise of dreams and everyone on this earth, featuring the sights and visuals of two suns over the earth burning massively hot and toxic gases intolerable to most typical human individuals, a bilkhood red moon amidst purple red skies, daylight during midnight, night, and early AM hours, clocks with no arms, many crucifixes, everyone and yourselves wanting to be inside with windows and curtains drawn but find it impossible to accomplish, and so on, depending on varying among individuals. I can't tell you that I've had any of these dreams before, Chris. I'm sorry. In the works at present, after my second coming and the collective shift and the details for my personality updating the Christianity religions to neo-spiritual Christianity and allowing openness to all valid gods, goddesses, and religions, I have personally updated most of the old 10 commandments that I shall write and enclose with this letter to you all, and added 10 new commandments to be shared and integrated post-collective shift. Also, as for my dad, Robert Franklin Chandler Jr. Sonichu, since his departure from his human body here, he has been continuing his life without any lack of memories or mental resets in his Sonichu form on C197 Earth and the city of Quickville, alongside Sonichu Prime, Rosie Rosechu Prime, Magichan Sonichu, and everyone else. This has been the same with all individuals whose lives were lost in the past decade, but actually migrating their soul and memories to their human, anthropological, sentient, animal, Cybertronian, or whatever, main C-197 self-counterparts, body, brain, and second soul in fullest integration. Dude, I lost my grandparents. I don't want to think of my grandparents being in a hell dimension, Chris. Please. Please, no. Poor Bob. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if this was actually true and Bob was like, son, no, son, you. No, son, I'm not proud of you. Oh, okay. Thank you all again for your kindness and concerns. And I look forward I look forward to serving all of you more and better during these events after the collective shift to C197 Earth. And hey, y'all can do yourselves good by living for yourselves, as well as being open and worshipful to the other gods and goddesses, including Neptune, Blanc, Noor, Vert, Uzume, and all. Vert, CPU, Greenheart of Leanbox, also the most helpful mentor to me in this as well. Is Vert the Xbox? Because that'd be really funny.
Bob Chandler will use the power of Aurora Borealis to rise back up and cut that damn internet down.
Let's see. Vert Hyperdimension Neptunia. Are you, what console are you supposed to be? Wait, how do I know which? Let's see. Does it say what console she's supposed to be? I guess trivia. Oh my gosh! Like, okay, wait a minute. I'm actually kind of curious. So specifically, Chris names Vert, the CPU Greenheart of Leanbox, right? Chris reference Okay, this is a little bit of autism. Back in the day, Chris had an irrational hatred of the Xbox and the Xbox 360. Chris would refer to it as the Hexbox and the Hexbox 360, and that it was like evil and terrible and absolutely the worst. And now, like, the personification of Xbox is guiding Chris through their new religion. Like, I'm kind of wondering, does the parody go over Chris's head? I don't know. But like that's like the meme. That's the meme. All of you take care, be safe and well, go forth and further peace, clarity, and enlightenment and blessings by my own power, glory, and authority as God. Most sincerely, Mrs. Jesus, Christine, Wesson, Chandler, Sonichu, the goddess Blue Heart of the nation of Quickville, guardian over the Sonichu and Rosiechu species, immortal avatar, Lord, Messiah, Savior, and God of all. Postscript. I am enclosing two personally manifested neo-spiritual Christianity bottle labels. Laminate them for use on any bottles for my personal aura and vibrational blessings upon your water and all or non-alcoholic beverage consumption, as well as to NSC tokens for take-along reminders and affirmation of my blessings. Is that like gamer girl bathwater? Is that what Chris is giving? Let's see. What is it that Chris involved with the letter? What did they? Oh, okay. Chris wrote them inside of the bottle. I would suspect somebody who tries to give this to me of poisoning me. Like, are you trying to poison me, bro? Like, dude, what's going on here? What's going on? All right, so now we're going to get into the 10 new commandments. So we're going to read that next. I guess this guy just did the 10 commandments and didn't want to do like the full letter. Somebody else did that. 10 commandments transcript. Number 1, thou may have and worship one or multiple gods, goddesses, and demigods, or even none at all, whichever feels good, well and good with thee. Okay, so already we're off to a great start. Chris has had like a very weird relationship with religion. Chris is at least nominally Christian. Chris went to a church pretty frequently, generally probably due to Bob and Barb taking them. And Chris actually got kicked out of one of their churches before for something weird sex related, I believe. Like Chris has like leaked nudes of themselves before, and also has like made sex tapes and stuff. I don't know why, but like Chris has always been kind of having a weird relationship with doing things that the Bible directly tells you not to do, and has always done this. And this is just like an indication of like, I guess, just all this sort of stuff. Oh man. Yeah, Moses is spinning right next to Bob in his grave. All right. Thou may make for yourself an idol that is safe and good and blessed. Thou must not make yourself an idol that is harmful, toxic, or demonic to you or anyone else. Magichan is a demon. Don't make him idol the Magichan. Thou must not misuse the name of the Lord your God or any other god, goddesses, or demigod. Gosh damn it, shall be punishable as well. Okay, at least This is still blasphemous, but like at least they're keeping like at least Chris is saying that like blasphemy is still not cool. Oops. Remember to observe the Sabbath day, Sunday, by keeping it holy. Honor thy father, mother, and all legal guardians who have helped greatly in your raising and support. Chris needs to respect their legal guardian when it comes to their court-appointed defense attorney, because Chris needs to take a plea deal. Holy crap. Oh, man. Thou must not commit murder, nor commit or help another to commit suicide, regardless of the circumstances. Okay. Adultery is okay, well, and good, as long as all involved are direct, open, and honest with each other. Thou must not commit adultery in any secret from thy partners. Nope. None of that. None of that. No, that's not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Thou must not steal. Thou must not testify falsely against thy neighbor or anyone, nor testify without prior knowledge of greater context and truths of the circumstances and details. Don't talk about Chris on the farms, about how Chris probably sexually assaulted their mother. Don't talk about that, okay? That's a no-no. That is verboten. Do not talk about that. Do not talk about that. You're not getting the full context and the circumstances. Thou must not covet thy neighbor's belongings. So basically, like, Chris declaring themselves a deity, which is very blasphemous. They've edited it to make not blasphemous, as well as added like some tisms with thou shalt not kill, and especially the adultery, because Chris is a massive sex pervert and has gone afoul of thou shalt not commit adultery. Flamenco, listen to Jack Murphy. Adultery is based. Yeah, no. Yeah, Jack Murphy. Jack Murphy's weird. I liked. I've been following Anti-Bully covering this. I don't think there's anything else with this. That's the Chris letter. Chris is going a little stir crazy. Chris has only one outlet, which is mailing people to the outside world. I kind of want to send a letter to Chris, possibly, but I don't know if I should. That seems a little mean. Chris is still getting Coca-Cola and Fanta in prison, too. Do you feel in the least responsible? Does Josh? I don't feel responsible at all. I never interacted with Chris, really. I have interacted with Chris like one time, and that was it. And no, I don't feel responsible at all. I heard that Jack Murphy was actually a registered Dem or something, but not sure if it's real though. Maybe. He wrote the commandments on us. No. Walrus, these are religious charms. He wrote the 10 commandments on paper. He wrote the updated 10 commandments with amendments next to it. Double redundancy. That's a tism thing. Yeah, no, this is like sissy monkey hypno, like vibrations that you put on the soda. I guess these are like magical talismans that you put around your soda bottle so that it sends sissy monkey hypno vibrations into the drink that you're drinking. Honestly, I prefer this to like Discord vitamins, but that you know, that's an entirely different thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just like it's just like some sort of like weird prayer track thing, as well as like their religious symbol. I don't know if there's a significance in the heart being half full. Is it like the heart level at 40% and then the heart level at 100% maybe? I don't know. I don't know the significance of that. Damn, I missed your old... No, like, I didn't do internet content back then. I didn't do internet content back then, and it wasn't really anything worth writing about. There's nothing interesting about, like, my, like, very brief conversation with Chris. There was nothing.